Well, good morning, everyone. And let's make this the best part of your Chicago Auto Show experience, all right? I want to thank you, first of all, for taking time out of your morning to be here. And for those of you watching online, hello from Chicago. You know, Toyota loves the Windy City, and we're always excited to be right here. In Chicago, well, it's where Toyota loves to unveil some of our coolest stuff. You know, stuff that likes to get dirty and looks phenomenal with mud caked all over it. And, well, we definitely have some exciting vehicles to share with you today. But before we rip these covers off, hey, how's your 2018 going so far? Well, we're only in February, but as a brand, we're off to a winning start. And not only are sales really strong, but we're embarking on a company-wide mission that means a lot to us, especially right now. It's supporting the Olympics and Paralympics. It's really an honor, and we're extremely proud to stand behind the world-class men and women of Team USA. In fact, everyone is in Pyeongchang right now for the start of the 23rd Olympic Winter Games that actually start later today. Now, some of you say, yeah, I saw it on last night on the Olympic Channel. That was preliminaries. It actually official starts today, and the opening ceremonies are tomorrow. But it's the culmination of countless training hours that comes down to the next 17 days. And by now, I'm sure you've all seen the Start Your Impossible theme in our Olympic messaging. You know, this is truly, it's more than a slogan for us. It marks Toyota's commitment to support the creation of a more inclusive and sustainable society where everyone has the freedom to move and the ability to reach their potential. Now, before the games begin, we wanted to share a quick message from one of our team ambassadors directly to you all here in Chicago. Take a listen.
Good morning, Jack, and good morning, Chicago. I'm Ashley Wagner, a U.S. Olympic figure skater and proud member of Team Toyota, and I am going to be acting as your exclusive guide in Pyeongchang, giving you guys a behind-the-scenes look at what it's like to be experiencing the 2018 Winter Games. Follow along with me using the hashtag Team Toyota as I interview my fellow Team Toyota Olympic athletes, give you guys an idea of what it's like to be experiencing the culture of South Korea, and just letting you guys know what it's like to be at the Winter Olympics. So I know that Jack has some really exciting truck news, so I'll throw it back to you guys, but go Team USA.
Yeah, how about go Team USA? Yeah. I don't know you, I'm an Olympic junkie, and I'm kind of like, USA, USA. Okay. Come on, USA, USA. It just feels good. Give it up. Come on. No, listen, I want to thank Ashley. Ashley's over there with us, a great athlete, and we want to wish all of our athletes the best of luck. And I know that I'm looking forward to seeing Team USA bring home some serious hardware. Oh, and on just another quick note, you should be aware that we just recently became a global partner for the Special Olympics, and we're honored to be sponsoring the 50th anniversary ceremony this year right here in Chicago, where it all began in 1968. And just like numbers in sports, well, numbers are important to us as well. Now, get a hold of these. In 2017, we hit record sales of trucks and SUVs, and that means we posted our 6th consecutive year of increases. Sounds pretty good, right? But the reality is, just about everyone's doing well with trucks and SUVs right now. But for us, here's the difference. Our guests are actually using their vehicles to get out and explore, to get dirty, and never avoid that mud hole, to crawl over a rock pile, to let loose, and ultimately just to have fun. And we know this because they're buying the trucks that have the capability to get there. Since 1979, we've offered homegrown performance packages from Toyota Racing Development, which we've all come to love and know of TRD. Now, did you know, however, that more than 40% of all Tundras, Tacomas, and 4Runners sold in 2017 were equipped with a TRD package? And a staggering 56% of Tacomas sold were TRD grades. I think that's pretty amazing. And nowadays, more than ever, guests look to our trucks and SUVs as leaders in performance, capability, and safety technology. And that brings us to the 3 vehicles under these silks. Now, we've recently shown you some very cool concepts like the FTAC and the FT4X, 2 vehicles that break out of the traditional confines of SUVs. But today, we're not showing you any more concepts. Our TRD engineers have crafted new vehicles for our most adventurous guests, tapping into our rich racing and off-road heritage. which includes, I heard someone talking about it a little earlier, the great support we get from Ivan Ironman Stewart. And also what we learned during CJ Greaves' 2017 Torque Pro 4 Championship, and drawing inspiration from Martin Truex Jr.'s 2017 NASCAR Cup Series Championship, which, by the way, his car is right back here if you get a chance to take a look. Man, that's a lot to learn from and take from. And at Toyota, we have a storied history of building awesome trucks. And these vehicles put an exclamation on that legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce our newest batch of trail-dominating off-road vehicles, the 2019 Tacoma, Tundra, and 4Runner TRD Pros. Too. Actually, I love them. Being an owner of one of the Tundras, it's always fun to be up here with us, and it's pretty impressive stuff, I think. The TRD Pros you see right here represent our flagship off-roaders. So you want to get off the pavement and go explore? Then grab one of these bad boys and go. Now, they've won the Baja 1000. Now, these vehicles have scaled volcanoes. They've braved the frigid Arctic. And they've even cut through the jungles of Vietnam. Ultimately, TRD Pros cater to the adventurous that wants a vehicle just as tough as they are. And safe to say, they're up for just about anything, anytime, and anywhere. But how do we know that? Well, it's simple, because they're equipped for it. This year, all TRD Pros will ride on Fox internal bypass shocks, tuned by our very own TRD engineers. These are not just some off-the-shelf kind of part, folks. These are tailor-made. And as I mentioned before, lessons learned in racing led to the technology that you're going to see here today. And the shocks internal bypasses allow us to precisely tune the damping, which means guests get a comfortable ride on their commute and incredible capability in the whoops, on the trails, or on the rocks. And not only that, but the front shocks are paired with TRD springs for that, offering up that additional lift to enhance off-road performance and provide an aggressive stance. Out back, the shocks feature a piggyback reservoir that houses additional oil to ensure peak performance in the most demanding situations. To me, that's next level stuff right there. And fortunately, TRD Pros also, they look the part. Inside, you're going to find bold TRD Pro branding throughout. If you take a look real quickly, black is the name of the game on the outside. There are black TRD Pro badges and unique TRD Pro wheels. Underneath, the front end is a TRD Pro skid plate that has iconic TRD red lettering. Okay, my favorite part, though, is the vintage-inspired signature black grille on each. In true TRD Pro fashion, there are only a handful of colors available, plus one totally exclusive option. And this year, That color is Voodoo Blue, borrowed from the beloved FJ Cruiser. Oh, before I forget, let's talk about the most important, or maybe how about this? What's the most impossible thing to ignore? The bumper. No, you no doubt. I know Tacoma is wearing some new hardware. Yeah, that's the new TRD Desert Air Intake. It's pretty cool. And TRD designed it to help Toyota Tacoma's engine perform at its best in dusty environments. So instead of having the air intake near the wheel well, like it usually is, TRD brought it up out of the dust line and into the clean air. I'm pretty sure we're the first to offer that, and I call that innovation. And the TRD on Tacoma, the exhaust will feature a new black chrome tip. And Tacoma also features Rigid Industries LED fog lights. And like 4Runner, it gets a standard premium JBL audio system with subwoofer. Now take a look that way. Now let's take a look at the Tundra TRD Pro. It gets the full Fox setup, Rigid Industries LED fog lights, and a new hood scoop for added flair. Out back, the throaty TRD dual exhaust is enhanced with new black chrome tips. Let's look this way. Let's take a look at the 4Runner. The Go Anywhere 4Runner gets even more capable in TRD Pro form. And those new Fox shocks only enhance its off-highway abilities. There's the black 17-inch TRD wheels that help complement the black badging on the exterior. And up top is a new TRD roof rack, which offers utility to stash additional cargo. You know, as you know, safety is the utmost priority on all Toyotas, even our most capable off-road trucks. So every TRD Pro features our Star Safety System, and on top of that, the Tundra and Tacoma both come standard with Toyota Safety Sense. And it's obvious that these 2019 TRD Pros have imposing style. But looks aside, they're without a doubt our most impressive off-road vehicles ever, and they further cement the rich legacy of our TRD brand. Unfortunately for us, people can't stop talking about their love for their vehicles either. Our TRD-equipped trucks and SUVs are some of the most socially shared vehicles in the world. And TRD is the #1 hashtag for Toyota on Instagram. And it's that kind of organic, that honest appreciation for our vehicles that makes people want to share their adventures on social media. You know, I love it. Toyota, let's go places. Well, let's go places has never been more fitting for a group of vehicles. The new 2019 TRD Pros are ready for your next adventure. All right, how's the saying go? When the going gets tough, No. How about this? When the tough gets going, that's where you're going to find TRD Pros. Well, by the way, after you get done checking out these trucks and snapping a few pictures, let us know what you think on social media by using the TRD and TRD Pro hashtags. And be sure to stop by. Right behind over here is our coffee bar. Please pick up your TRD Pro. There's a Yeti tumbler there for you to take with you. And we know everyone's excited to see these vehicles up close, but could you please allow a few moments for photographers to get up here, capture a few images? And with that, I thank you again for joining us today. Be careful outside. It's getting cold. Have a great day. Thanks, everyone.